your love is what is keeping me awake. A new beginning, they won't hold up to the end. And I promise you will never be the same. You're my victim, you're my reason to live. You're my obsession, you make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You know my weakness and all the pain I've caused to you. And you love me even though I am a fool. You see my darkness, what I seek forgiveness when I come to you. I can't promise I won't break the rules. You're my victim, you're my reason to live. You're my obsession, you make up my story.
welcome back to another live stream. I think we're on. I think we got the mic going. My mic should be on. And we're going to turn off the background music because there's one song here that I discovered that is freaking good, and I want you guys to hear it. I'll just restart it, actually. There you go. And so, welcome back to another live stream with Coach Seb Gagnon. My name is Sébastien Gagnon. I am an ISSA certified trainer, and I specialize in strength and conditioning as well as nutrition. And I stream my workouts online on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, mainly Twitch. But I do it concurrently. And while I work out, during my rest periods, if you have any questions, ask away in the chat. Anything I can help with, I will answer. And if you are looking for a strength coach or just personal normal fitness coach, you can shoot me a message anytime. Send me an email if you need meal plans, whatever. I got you covered. We can deal with that. And on this note, I will start my workout tonight. I'm going to try and get this done rather quickly. We got our workout timer as well working on here. We'll set up for 4 minutes. Today you have my workout that's supposed to be done entirely here. We're going to be doing a 5x5 back squat with 10 more pounds than we did last week. Last week we did a 5x5 at 315. We're doing 325 for 5 sets. Let's see if we can not die for that. After that, then we're going to be doing back squats paused, so 5x3 at 235 pounds. And then some accessory work. We're going to do cable seated leg extension with some contraption I have here on my power rack with ankle straps and the lat pull down machine. And we're also going to be doing cable standing leg curls, single leg. And that's it. On this note, I will fill in my pre-workout and start drinking the pre-workout nectar of the gods. For a heavy day like this, or for a very intensive day like this, I will tell you what I put in my pre-workout. Alright, so tonight my pre-workout has creatine, beta-alanine, 6 grams. Creatine is the regular dose, 5 grams. Citrulline malate, I got 12 grams of citrulline malate. I've got 3 grams of taurine. I've got 3 grams of betaine anhydrous. I've got 2 grams of agmatine sulfate. And I am taking in oral form pills, which is theanine, 225 milligrams. Panax ginseng, I think it's 200 milligrams. I'm not sure here. Let's see here. Panax, this is 200 milligram pills, ordered from Canadian Protein. And I am specifically today, I am taking ephedrine because I've got nasal, not congestion, but my nasal passageways are constricted a little bit, and I don't want my breathing to be impeding on my training. I usually take ephedrine during my squats and deadlifts, where my bracing and breathing in between each reps is important. Not so much on bench or any other body work. So today, ephedrine it is. That's an 8 milligram pill. And I think that's pretty much it. I also took 200 milligrams caffeine from a pre-workout. I think there's a little bit more ingredients than that. Let's see here. So if I want stims, I will take this pre-workout here. I'm not affiliated with them at all. It's just got some of the ingredients that I want. So this one has already citrulline malate, but like I told you, my 12 gram dose is accounted for. The 3 grams is accounted for in that 12 gram dose. So this pre-workout has 3 grams of citrulline malate, which is not enough. So I top it off with extra that I have here. This one has glycerol monostearate. This is for the pump, basically. It's just a little bit more water retention inside. Taurine, so we got 500 milligrams, but I topped it off with an extra 2.5. As I just said, agmatin sulfate, that's 500, topped it off with a 1.5. Lion's mane, 250 milligrams, and this got caffeine, 200 milligrams. Alpha GPC, 150. Maritime pine, vitamin C, just not anything, but this got synephrine, 40 milligrams synephrine, and that's why I buy these pre-workouts, so that I can get an extra stimulant when I am working out on heavy days. And that's it. I will also take a Tylenol, which is acetaminophen, 500 milligrams. But I do not take Advils or ibuprofen. All right. So I did clean my gym last time I used it because I was a little bit in a hurry. So we'll clean it up as we are doing the warm up. Today, like I said, if you look in the program right there, we have, right here, we have 5x5 squats. So we're gonna warm up squats. We're gonna do 3 sets of warm up, but before that we're gonna do our mobility work. And by mobility work, I'm saying that we're not doing static stretching. This is not useful. You can do your static stretching outside of workouts if you need to improve mobility. Like let's say you want to improve dorsiflexion or calf mobility to reach further down depth with your squats. You can do stretching, static stretching outside of your warm-up or workouts, but doing that immediately before a workout is detrimental to strength production. So you can do it right after your workouts, that's fine. That's actually helps recovery. So our warm-up will be dynamic today. So what dynamic warm-up means, or dynamic stretching, is that you are stretching a muscle within the confines of its current mobility while in a contracted state. All right, so static stretching, normally you just extend the muscle further beyond its current ability to stretch, right? And you hold it there for a set amount of time, let's say 30 seconds, under a non-contracted state. So with dynamic stretching, you will, basically it's muscle activation, right? So you'll be stretching the muscle while it's contracting, but not beyond what you're already capable of reaching. You can do that before your workout, but what I recommend is foam rolling as well. Oh, here I did a boo-boo because I was talking. Foam rolling or active release, meaning massaging some of those tendons before. That's fine. Whoa, our curtain's closed. It's in the house. I am in the house, and so are you. You are in my house tonight. How are you doing, buddy? How's your Thursday? I'm guessing I'm gonna have some cool nicknames today. Curtains Closed is pretty much the king of giving out nicknames. Loaded up a savage workout today, I see. Yeah. Well, it's usually my stim workout, pre-workout that I take every time. I do the very taxing lifts like squats and deadlifts, Not so much for bench. If I'm doing an AMRAP, probably I'll stim out for bench. But bench right now, I mean, stims are kind of wasted anyways because I can't bench what I'm usually capable of benching. So I'm not going to set any records doing stims for bench. Except the squatting stimmed up savage going on. I like that one. TSSUS. Stims have not kicked in yet, but they will. They will soon enough. All good. Just bought a lat pull down with low rope. Nice. So far, quite versatile. So you have what? Just the bottom attachment? Do you have a high attachment point as well? It's a lat pull down. I'm assuming it's got a high attachment point. Well, the stims are already. Yeah. I was able to answer my own question because it was a dumb question, to be honest. I didn't think it through before asking it. It's not adjustable? Yeah. Yeah, it's similar to mine, right? It's you might not have the cage, but you know, I've got the high attachment point here and the low one, so I can do lat pull downs and I can do low rows. But I'm not sure if you've seen the setup that I made with cables that I can have an extra pulley on each side here that ties into the bottom one. I'm not sure if you were there when I demonstrated that. I do not have it here because I lent it to my friend who's building the same thing for his cage. But yeah, if you have a cage and you have the lat pull on your cage, or is that separate? Yeah, for flies. Is your lat pull attached to your cage as well? I'm not sure if you have a power cage. Right next to my office chair at home. Oh yeah, and basically because I can't bench anymore, I mean I need some other form of chest stimulation, right? So really, I'm still benching whatever my shoulder allows me to bench, you know, but it's not enough weight to actually stimulate growth on my pecs because they're not working as hard. So I had to develop some ways of doing flies with cables, and I did so with that cage. Unfortunately, I can't demonstrate it, but essentially it's a 3-pulley system with an extra rope, adjustable one that I adjusted. So you put one pulley down here, you get one pulley here, you pass the cable through them, and the other pulley, and I developed like quick connects. It's basically a 9-volt I pass through here and hook it up to hook the pulley here with the carabiner clip, same here. And because it's tied up there, whenever you pull like this, it pulls on the bottom one like that. And if you want to set it up on the low pulley, oh, we're getting ready. You just set the low pulleys here and you change the attachment here over there so that it's got enough range of motion. We have been rated, and I missed who was the rater, so a functional trainer, pretty much. What about a chest press machine, coach? Well, you could do chest press with the cables as well, but yeah, I know. Not yet. Seb MacGyver, yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Christian, thanks for the raid, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing on this Thursday? Oh, you too. Thanks for the raid. Thanks. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Sébastien Gagnon. I am an ICSA certified personal trainer. I specialize in strength and conditioning and nutrition. And if you have any questions while I stream my workouts on Twitch, ask in the chat and I'll answer whatever you guys have in terms of questions concerning fitness, strength conditioning, or nutrition. I will answer as much as I can. On this note, welcome in. Today we're doing a heavy squat day, 5x5, so enjoy. So I just finished your training with my coach and I went so good. I'm losing a lot of pounds already. Awesome. Awesome. So you got your nutrition in check and you got your training program in check. That's awesome. You're getting progress already. I'm happy for you, man. All right. Now you'll probably notice that the song is repeating. I'm sometimes when I find a really good song, I can listen to the same song on hours on end. If you guys are tired of hearing that, just let me know and I'll just say, suck it up. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just put back the new background music. Now you can say, it's Seb, the same song for hours going on. Miss you too, my friend. When are you heading to Montreal? That's what happens when you haven't cleaned up after yourself last training session. You have to do it when you're in a hurry. All right. Cage seems ready. We're going to set this up for squats. Pretty soon. Awesome. You're just in time for the cold. I'm sure you'll find it lovely. I'm actually fleeing the cold. In 4 days, I'll be down in Cuba, sipping Cuba Libres and what's this here? Mojitos on the playa. That's why this is my last leg day before doing so. All right, happy lurking, my friend. All right. Pre-workout's fully in. Let's start the warm up. Now, I was talking about dynamic stretching earlier. What we're going to do now is open up our hips, but not beyond what we're capable of. We're just going to contract the muscles and internal rotation and external rotation of the hips. We're going to do this on the floor and contract the glutes as well. So in this position here, I'm already able to get this position. And what I'm going to do is contract the hip and externally rotate it like this, right? The subtle moves. Extend, contract, extend, contract, extend, contract, extend. I'm going to add a little bit of lower back stretching, contracting, extend, stretch, contract, extend. Right? So this way, we're not stretching the muscle beyond what it's capable of providing in terms of mobility, but we are activating the muscles and getting them fired up and ready to go. when you stretch while contracted. After that, we're going to contract the glute and extend the hips on your knees. So this gets your lower back, glutes, hips, this one in external, this one internal. And then you switch side. If you have any pain imbalances like me, this side is a little bit tighter, right? And it's normal. You can work mobility on this side, like with extensive stretching, but outside of workouts, right? After the workout, or like in the morning, in the evening before you go into bed, you do your stretches, mobility, static stretches. You can do that during those times, but not just before a workout. Except the gazpacho gone, you know? What's a gazpacho? I'm gonna have to look at it. Come up with those weird names. Alright. Floor warm up done. Now we're going to do some active warm up of the quads, hip extensors, hip flexors, and glutes, as well as the ankles. Alright? So doing these, use one leg for support. Bring your knee higher than your hip, like this. To stay balanced, you'll need to contract your glute on the support leg. Bring it up, down, never touching the ground. Just do a few of these. So basically, you're flexing your hips, hip flexion, right? To raise the knee. Contract the quad. Do this. And the support leg's ankle is working on stabilizing. So it's firing up, and your glute here is contracted isometrically to hold your balance. So this is what a dynamic workout is, warm-up is. Dynamic stretching. Some kind of Spanish food. Okay, Spanish food. Well, that's entertaining. All right, after doing a few of these, switch to same move, but we're gonna open the hips in external rotation on both sides. So do this, like that. Try to quad and extend the legs. All right. All right, after a few of these, now we're going to do air squats. Take your normal stance and slowly lower yourself to death. There we go. Our dynamic warm-up is done. We're going to be able to go under the bar. Gazpacho. I'm curious. Let's go see Gazpacho. Gazpacho. Kind of a soup, a potage or cream. Cold soup and drink cold soup. Really? Never thought of drinking cold soup before. Raw vegetables. Nice. Well, I'll be going to bed a little less of an idiot today. Thank you for teaching me gazpacho. You made me look it up. Alright, let's go get Twish to our oh, hold on. Is our sound alerts working today? Also, I didn't start doing it. Let's see if our sound alerts. Yeah. Sound alerts are working. Alright, everything's going on. We're ready to go, ready to rock. Oh, we need one more thing. Today we're going to put the judge cam. Not on this screen, Seth. We're going to put it on. Judge scope on. And let's connect this. Press 1 to shoot Coach Seb if it doesn't lift the weight back up. I wanted to do a sound alert for every rep count, right? But I don't know how that's going to work with, with the latency. So eventually, maybe. Cool. All right. Let's set up our judge cam. And I will need an extra extension cord here. video. Yeah. We're on. This is not the right cable for some reason. Cable starts disappearing. Here, let's use this one. Should work. I'm sure this one will work. Judge scope is on. Let's plug it in so the battery does not die while we work out. Is this charging? Doesn't look like it is. Alright, now it is. Cool. We're good to go. Oh, the horizontal bar is too high. Still too long. A little bit slower. Good. It's on the wire, blue dot on the floor. We're good to go. Let's start. Let's record a set with the empty bar, see how our depth is. And let's go. First warm up set. Space pulls are starting to pair off into the low bar position on the squats. Not too much of it. Or stretch. That's it. Whew. We are good. All right, next up, we're gonna load the bar for a second warm up at 135 while we review the camera angles, making sure that everything is set up properly to judge our actual working sets. So videos. Let's see here. Horizontal line seems a little lower than I need. You might have to raise that. Alright, we're going low enough, but we need to bring the actual vertical bar up to the blue thing. Safeties are close, so we're good. We're set for SKWAATS. See how this hip digs down faster than the other one? I'm trying not to, but it seems like I'm leaning on my right hip more than I'm leaning on my left one. But that is my imbalance issue. I have a hip slip on the right. Well, overall, I'm doing a good job of trying to keep things constant. Yeah, all those reps are SKWAATS. Well, not SKWAATS, but they're a little parallel. See how I stayed at the bottom a little bit to resettle and stabilize the weight over midfoot here. I'm a little forward of midfoot, but look at the black line on the screen right here. That's to indicate the middle of my foot, and I want the bar to stay as close as possible to the middle of my foot. Leaning low bar, you can lean forward a little bit more with low bar because it loads the hips more. But in this position, I think I am moving around a little bit to see, I'm getting it moved back under midfoot. And this also seemed to stabilize my hip thing. Like I'm perfectly down in the hole right now. So I'm going to try and hit this bottom position, not as low as this, but the barbell over midfoot like that. But this is a very nice back squat, low bar, bottom position, barbell balanced over midfoot. All right, we're gonna go. In terms of camera, we just need to raise the. We just need to raise the horizontal bar a little bit more, so that it's in line with the blue, the blue tape on the cage. That should line up pretty well with our top of the knee. Now we're going to load 135 and do a second set of warm-up. endorphins have kicked in. All right, second set. You guys tell me if I'm not reaching depth because I'm not recording this set. That was 10 reps on 135. Those felt pretty good. And I think the bar was pretty well stabilized over midfoot on this. We're gonna move on to 225 for our next set. My lower back is getting some activation now. I can feel it. Getting prepared. We're actually going to do a heavy walkout before hitting our 5x5. And by heavy walkout, I mean putting on close to 115 to 120% of our squat 1 rep max on the bar. Walk it out, hold for 10 seconds, and re-rack. We'll just do what's called CNS reprogramming, and basically it tells your body to brace for heavier loads and get your nervous system primed and ready to handle an overcharge. So when you go to your working set with 325, your CNS is already ready to lift that and squat that for how many reps you need to do it. So. All right, let's load the bar. For the third warm up, we're going to do a we're going to put the sleeves on and the belt. Because yes, we can brace for 135, which is lightweight, but we still need to warm up our body to use the belt for bracing, because the bracing is a little kind of different with belt than without. Ugh. hard warm up. We'll do 225 for, I don't know, 8 reps or 6 reps. Alright, we did 6 at 225. Next up, we'll do 295 for 3 reps. That will be our last warm-up. All right. $45. $135 for 10. And we did 225 for 6. We're going to add 1 set to this. Do our 295. In the meantime, we will go and modify our rest timer here. Alright, I'll put the music back for you guys. I'm sure you're tired of hearing the same song over and over. All right. Overlay, rest timer, edit this. Countdown 1, and our rest timer will be 5 minutes on the main countdown. So I save that. There you go. We're still in warm up though. So now we're gonna go 295. But we'll go and take a look real quick if the last video we were okay on that with the horizontal change. Oh yeah, that was way lower than I needed to. Alright, and the bar is, the horizontal line is right top of the knee, so it's perfectly where it's supposed to be. So we'll look at the last strap of the set. Last strap is as low as the other ones. We are good. Let's load up 295. This requires a 35-pound plate. Bring a 5-pound around for our first working set later. Alright, we're going to go fill up some water. We got our dihydrogen monoxide here. Ready to roll. Alright, let's hit this with 3 wraps. We don't need to record, but we need to set it to multi-cam. There we go. We'll need, sorry, forgot 2014. We'll use the wrist wraps and take some load off of our wrists. All right, 295 test passed. Did that for 3 reps. Hopefully this is going to bring us closer to 325 pounds for that. Exactly 325. Good. Now we're going to do the heavy walkout thing called CNS reprogramming. So if my warm max is 4 or 5, and you load up 125% of that, I'll just do 120. Top load. 120% of full boss for 185 pounds. We are doing a walkout today and re-rack. All right, let's load this up. We're going to use these. Oh. Load the bar for 385 pounds, please. I guess 3. No. That can't be right. Oh yeah. No, that can't be right. Oh. Load bar, 485 cents. Woo! Ah, that's more like it. $45 for one. $485. Oh no, I am missing a plate. That wouldn't have been that much. Didn't $485. I'm missing a 45-pound plate on this. Okay, now for a heavy walkout, what we're going to do is we're not actually going to squat this weight. We're just walking it out, holding the position statically for 10 seconds, and then walking it back in, because this is technically heavier than I can squat. But it's just CNS reprogramming for your core bracing and your back to be able to handle a load that's heavier than what you're going to be squatting. So in this case, because we're not squatting it, if anything happens, security first, we're going to raise the safeties higher so that if anything happens during the walkout, it won't crush me all the way down. It will just deposit it on the safeties, and it's also going to be easier to re-rack it from that height instead afterwards if anything happens. I mean, of course, we're not planning to, but like I said, better safe than sorry. All right, a little bit of water. How about we turn on the fan in here? You are going to need a tooth guard, mouth guard. We're going to hit that multi-cam. Not that you need the scope. Alright, we're here ready for the heavy walkout. Both safeties are on the right height. Let's prime our CNS in back to hold some fucking little weight. Alright, I think that was held there for a good amount of time. The lift off arm rack was a little harder than I expected it to be, but that's the whole point of this exercise. We're not ego lifting in this case. We are working our back and CNS bracing, and this was successful. Our brain and CNS now knows how to brace for 485 pounds. It shouldn't have any problems bracing for 325. This is 165 pounds less, 160 pounds less. We're gonna take a 3 to 5 minute break. Hold on. I'm gonna reset my rest timer here. There I go. And while the rest is up, I'm gonna review the video and do a count of how long I kept that in there. Like you'll see, I'll be surprised at how heavy that was. Oh, I was missing a 5 pound on there, so that was technically 475. My bad, I didn't load the bar properly. Still, this is 475. It should have the effect that we were looking for. Alright, let's restart this walkout. Alright, I'm in position. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. That was exactly 10 seconds. Good. Alright. Let's go back to gym. So I'm guessing this is why I'm not getting much questions on the chat, probably because I explained too much what I'm doing. But still, feel free to ask any questions. Why I'm doing stuff a certain way. I mean, I might not be able to explain everything that I'm doing. Some things I take for granted because I assume at this level in lifting that it's stuff that's second nature to me, but might not be for you guys. So feel free to ask any questions. All right, so while we still have 2 minutes 30 seconds, we're gonna load the JFit app and start logging your sets in there. Man, the sound, these riffs are catchy. Obviously, you guys are not listening to the same music as I am right now, but all right, today we are working out on a leg day, which will be pretty similar to barbell squat. We just don't have SSB squat, we'll have pause squats. So that's the only thing that's going to be changed here. So let's remove SSB squat. Do I have one for pause squat? Paused squat. No, apparently. I check my custom. Barbell, paused, back squat. There we go. And we're going to do 5 sets of 3 of those. With 240 seconds. No, we're doing 5-minute breaks today. That's 300 seconds. On the back squat, we're doing 5 sets of 5 with 300 seconds. Pause or breaks in between. Save. And then we got leg curls, and we don't have calf raises, but leg extensions should be good. All right, start workout. Now we're going to load the bar with 325, which is our working set. And see if we can hit that for 5. We can definitely hit that for 5 because I've done 335 for 6 as my best set ever. But the question will be, can I do this for 5 sets? 5 consecutive sets. That is the big question. We did 45 for 12. Not 112 set. 135, we did it for 10. And we did 225 for 6. And then we did 295 for 3. Alright, 15 seconds, let's load the bar. We'll do our first working set. This is 345 in a 5. Alright, so bar is loaded. Setting the safeties back using movement. Full death squats. I don't think we'll be needing these 45s anytime soon, so just throwing them back. I'm gonna take a quick rest, bio break. I'll be right back. Please bear with me. All right, we're back, ready to roll, ready to rock. Where is my widget? My widget for what happened to that? To show the amount of users is just gone. Right here. Ah, there it is. For some reason, there was a hiccup to that. All right, we should be ready to go for our first set. So let's do it. Oh yeah, rest timer. Set 5 minutes. We're good. Start recording. That was hard. Now let's be the judge and look at how those went. Set 1 done. Rest timer done. Now what I'm interested in is the last set. Under heavy fatigue on my last rep, I felt the bar going forward, or I leaning forward a little bit too much, but I think I did a good job at bringing the weight up back in position. All right, let's look at those reps from a coach's perspective. I mean, bracing and on rack was phenomenal. It felt super lightweight. That was awesome. And we do have the right amount of weight in here, no misloads. So that's pretty good. All right, rep 1. You got plenty of room. Plenty of room on depth. Again, bar is much forward of my foot. One. That looks pretty smooth. 2 is under the parallel. Definitely still a bar a little forward. 2. 3 under parallel as well. We're good. Now 4 and 5 we'll see if we hit depth. 4 as a depth. We got 4 good reps. And you see I'm hitting my sticking point on the way up. All right, this is depth, but I'm leaning forward a lot. But we have depth for sure. Going up. Yes, that looked like an 8 to me. In terms of bar speed, see I'm leaning. Bar is not super well stabilized at this point, but I'm bringing it up, and I rate this as an RPE 8. We did it. We got 5 reps in. Good job. 1 minute 30 seconds for our next set. So we did 325 for 5. This is 379 1 rep max. If you rate this an RPE 8, this gives us a 400 1 rep max destination potential, which is pretty much my PR. This is like a gains lab. Damn coach, everything optimized in this zone. Well, you know, to train a movement pattern, you have to train within the confines of where that movement pattern is, right? If you get 1 rep that's off, then you need to figure out what happened and correct it. All right, 30 seconds. All right, let's load the multicam. Still a little bit of water here. Mouth is dry. People like me should be sent to colonize Mars for humanity. All right, I'm sorry, I'm taking a screenshot of this. I can't, hold on, I'll use my training photo. This is going into oh crap. Got a 10-second counter on this thing for sure. That's the funniest one I've ever heard so far. Thanks for that. That made me laugh. All right. You gave me an extra 2 minutes of break here. Thanks for that. Now let's do another 5. Set number 2. The big question will be, can I hold this for 5 sets? I'm no Tom Flats here, but I'll definitely try it. I got 5, but the last one wasn't pretty. Oh. That was definitely on P9. I don't think we had more than another rep in the tank. The bar did roll up my Oh. Rest timer. We'll definitely try to get a third set by that weight. But set number 2 was pretty damn harsh. And at this point, I'm already inclined to call on the plats. To this plat.
Come on! Congratulations, you achieved failure. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win.
Colonize Mars. Man, thanks for that comment, that made my day. Oh. So how about you, Curtis? What you worked on today? Sorry, still out of breath here. What did you work on today? It's a little far out in the stream to be asking you about this. You've been on since the beginning. I'm sorry, I was a little focused in getting that training started. Oh, I remember you're from Boston though. You a hockey fan at all? Because Boston is doing good lately. Even though the Habs beat them last time, they still managed to get a point from not losing in regulation time though. So while I'm resting for another 2 minutes, I will go and update my cutting sheet. Cutting this week has not been super great. I've been running around like a headless chicken, basically, which goes hand in hand with my chicken legs. But and so I did not track my food intake as much as I should have, and this resulted in me not losing weight. Let's see here. Put on our log. The log at last weights. Here, I'll show the Also, you gotta also keep in mind that I'm doing all of these workouts in a calorie deficit normally. Thursday, yeah. Okay, so we got Sunday 190.2. Oh crap. It's on my phone. I know this morning it was 189.8. But I don't remember what was my other weigh-ins this week. I'm gonna have to take out the phone for that. But regardless, I know one was 191.2. I think it was the day before. I think one was 190.8. I can't remember all that much. Yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries. The secretary. Yeah, this is how I track my food intake in life. All right. Oh look, there's 10 seconds. I'm gonna get an extra minute. Alright, secretary's got some squats to do. Third set, 325. Can we do it? If we can hold our bracing correctly for the first 3 reps, reps 4 and 5 should go. Saving some energy. The thing is, when there's a breakdown in form, right, to recover from that breakdown in technique, you have to recruit more stabilizer muscles, more energy basically. So you are kind of shooting yourself in the foot for doing the next reps, right? So the later that technique breakdown happens in the set, the more reps you're gonna be able to do technically, right? On some days that you're fatigued more than others, technique breakdown will happen a little bit earlier in the set, and then we'll bring about the set's fatigue level higher. So it's going to be rated like if you were targeting for an RPE 8, and that day your fatigue technique breakdown breaks down like 2 reps before your last, then you're going to spend more energy and you're going to feel more fatigued for that set than usual. So it's going to be rated like maybe RPE 9 or even maybe RPE 10. So if you focus on getting those as many reps as possible under great technique, even if it's fatiguing, you're still saving yourself some energy for getting extra reps in. All right? That being said, I managed to steal 1 extra minute for rest. And my coach chair right there is full sweat, which means it's good because I'm actually working. Let's go. I did not change the camera angle. My apologies. Three successful sets, baby. Oh yeah. Wrist timer. Active. This felt better than the second set. To be honest, I'd rate this RPE 9. I definitely had one more rep. Seb smelling salts. I did not use any on this second and third set, but I will definitely use it on my final set if I decide to keep it 325. So far so good. We managed to do 3 sets at 325, which is a record, and it's most definitely going to be a record in volume as well. I am the human smelling salts. This does not smell like salt. While I may be salty sometimes, my bitterness level is higher than my saltiness. Hence why I like IPA beers. I like to drink stuff that's more bitter than I am. Oh, the legs though. Let's see here. Let's log our sets. RPE 9 for the second. We stayed RPE 9 for the third. Let's see if we can hit RP 9 again for the fourth. Oh man, I'm looking forward. After this workout is movie night with the kids, so basically it's the only day in the week where I allow junk food and snacks in the house. We're having a movie night. While mine is still accounted for in my daily calorie allowance, I will have like protein bars and pepperettes and jerky, popcorn and stuff, but cleaner than candy and stuff. But I will allow them to have candy and candy bars and chocolate bars and stuff. But anyways, I'm looking forward to that because I'm probably going to be falling asleep on the couch out of pure exhaustion after this workout. Wow. And I do have a barbell burn on the right side. I can feel it right now. It's my shirt is sticking. Oh, you can actually see the wound through my shirt. So this is when from the barbell slid a little bit up my back and I recovered. Here. So, you know, I drew first blood. So when you're in the bottom position with the back squat, and I don't know if you know, sorry, what's his name again? Fit or I gotta look him up. He's the one who actually provided me the code with Fit. Yeah, Fit. We were having a discussion about back squat, and he's squatting high bar, and his major issue with the low bar back squat was that the bar was rolling up his back, and that's what happens with me when I lose my back bracing and the hips. I'm unable to control the hip drive, so I'm getting caught into a good morning, and the bar will roll up. So what I do for that, to counter this, is I re-brace my lats and pull the bar down into my back when I feel this happening. So this slows down my hip drive and re-braces my back. But on that particular rep, I was not able to do that in time before the bar rolled up my back. So one rep that I missed, while the squat was still technically good because the bar never went down, it still went up, it would still be a competition legal lift. I mean, that's what I'm saying about technique breaking down. This re-brace to recover from that took a lot more energy than if I would just controlled it in the first place, and that's why my rate of fatigue was more for that set. You always walk taller after a big fat squat like this. Yeah, walk taller, but damn man, I never, like today I was thinking of my workout and I was like, I'm gonna have to squat 325 for 5. It's still intimidating, man. And if I was able to do this for 3 sets, I'm still amazed at what I can do. And this is what it's all about, right? Training. It's not about who can lift the most. It's about impressing yourself with what your body can do. If you just set your mind to it. And even though you don't think you can do it, grab that and get the courage to do it. Do it intelligently, obviously. I mean, progressive overload is all about that. Is eventually when you master technique, when you master the lifts and you do the progressive overload over time, you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna be squatting more weight. Oh, get to work. I like doing a cable row squat with the lat pull down. Yeah, no back pain. Even a moron like me can do it without hurting my back. Well, you're selling yourself short there, buddy. You're not a moron. You come up with all those cool nicknames, but I can't even come up with that many nicknames in my life. All right, it says get to work. Can I do 325 for a 4th set? This is the question, my friends, that's going to be answered live. Die trying. But yeah, cable low squat. Awesome exercise too, man. Whatever gets your muscles work. The muscles you're targeting is fine. Hold on. Alright, let's go. Stop whining. Everybody gets one gift from God. So, rep 5 was not beautiful, but I believe I was at depth. Bar speed was really slow, but it got up. Oops. Okay. Oh. Sorry about that, just catching up my breath here. RP 9.5 for the last one. My back is getting tired. I'm losing my bracing around rep 4. Oh. We still have one last set at 325. This will be the killer set. Do or die. Die first and then quit. But we managed to keep an estimated 1 rep max that is above 380 for the entire working session so far. If we can get 5 reps on the last set, this is going to be mission accomplished. But even if I get 4 reps, it's still amazing work. After that, we're doing 5 sets of pause at 235, which is like super lightweight. We're just doing 3 reps with 90 pounds less on the bar. And I think we are gonna have to skip we are running out of time. We're gonna skip the accessories for today. We're gonna try and recover that. We're gonna try recovering this this volume some other day, probably tomorrow night, I don't know. We'll see. The entire weekend I'm attending a massage therapy seminar or course, so I can be a massage therapist on top of that, just to get extra knowledge of musculature, nervous system, lymphatic system, and all of that, and how to release, identify overactive muscles and release them. So adding that to my courses or knowledge base. So over science, man. Other than that, everything is going well. I'm going to be taking an extra minute here. Last set, you want it to be a good. Oh. We are going to record the last set. Okay, let's go. You gotta do this. Will someone think of those legs? Last set. Oh no, it's one. have the gorilla going on. I don't feel like a gorilla right now, but I must have looked like one though. My last rep. I really wanted to drop it on the safeties, but my first input stubbornness in me decided to push every ounce of ATP left and get it up. Let's look at that last set. Definitely RP 9.5. I did not have an extra rep in there. We'll rate it RP 10. Let's look at it again, shall we? Oh, this is where I thought that. All right. Oops, I forgot to check for depth. We are at depth on the first one. Knee skating in a little early. Depth on 2. The last set is indicative of fatigue. 3. That was borderline. It is a death. It is a death. Good. 3 a death. Let's go 4. 4 is a death. Great. The bar is still a little forward on foot, but it's still good. Hip drive took over a little bit on that one, but we were able to recover. That was made the last rep a lot harder. So this is a death on the last one. Woo! All 5 reps are good. Sherlock. Yeah, I know. Captain Obvious. There we go. Bar speed slow and steady up. Woo! That was maximum effort RPE 10 right there. Bar speed super slow, but the bar doesn't go down. This is what in powerlifting, when you go to compete powerlifting, is either you're doing a 3 main lifts, so squat, bench, deadlift, right? There's also push pull, which is just bench press, deadlift. You can also just compete into one particular lift. For deadlift or bench, there is no such thing as squat only. So I'm a full power competitor, so I do squat, bench, deadlift in the same day. Squat is first, bench second, and then deadlift third. But for every lift, you have 3 attempts, right? Your first one is called an opener, the second one is, well, your second attempt, and your third one is your max attempt, right? So you're going to do for your third attempt the maximum that you think you can potentially do, right? So that's why all of these 1 rep max calculations comes into account. Without maxing during training, you're planning to max out at the meet, so your third attempt will be close or a little bit higher than what your calculated 1 rep max would be, right? And the last rep in this set, now I'm talking over there and then the camera's not even there. The last set, my last rep, looked as though I was doing a max attempt. Probably something around 405, 415. With the level of fatigue that the muscle has endured, right? It does not understand numbers on the bar. So on that last rep, it could have been 415 for a single fresh out of warm up for your body at that point in the sets and in exercise or workout at this point. And this is why it's, when I'm programming, I said treat every rep of your, every last rep of your set as though it was a maximum effort push, as though it was your third attempt on a competition lift. Even if you're doing volume for hypertrophy, even if you're doing 10 reps, right? Powerlifters will say, you don't do 10 reps. It's like, it's not just no. With a lot more reps, you're ingraining more movement pattern skill, and on top of that, you're hitting more volume to get more hypertrophy. So you're learning the skill pattern a lot quicker because you're doing more volume, as opposed to doing a pure powerlifting program. Those pure powerlifting programs are tailored for people that already has the experience and the skills to push the weight in a certain movement pattern, right? They're already squatting at depth. They've been doing like 2,000, 3,000 freaking squats in their life. So those powerlifting specific training protocols are tailored for them. They already have the muscle mass. They already have the movement, the skills to execute the movement pattern under heavy load. So anyways, when I coach and when I train beginners and intermediates who wishes to go into powerlifting, a more adaptive approach is required. You need to learn the skill to get more hypertrophy done, and then we can taper on to heavy lifts at some point. So the way you handle a weight at a high level of fatigue, so you say do a set at RPE 9, the last rep will be extremely excruciating. But how you control that weight on the last rep is indicative of how you'll be handling maximum effort loads, right? Whew. All right, that was a lot of talk. I just want to look again at my last rep. That was max RP 10 effort. We got it in. How young is old enough? What, to do lifting? Or powerlifting? Or just training in general? I mean, any age is okay. I didn't pick lifters at the age of 5. 5, 6. I mean, it's a myth that if you do weightlifting too young, that it's gonna stunt their growth or whatever. This is all a myth. All of the studies is not demonstrating anything. So you just have to be careful to teach them the proper movement pattern and not overload too much, because kids have hypermobility, right? So they can go beyond a joint's maximum range of motion without noticing, and they could probably injure themselves because they're a little bit more flexible, but a lot more mobile than we are as adults. Yeah, sure, man, come over anytime. I mean, my son is 15. He's recently started sparing some of his fortnight time to train a little bit. He participated in his first powerlifting meet last October. He liked it, but I have yet to give him another training program. But he just asked for another one yesterday, so I've been working towards that. But yeah, there's no set age. Obviously, if he's 8 months old, that's a different story. But I mean, he can have and do, you know, curls with his, I don't know what it is in English again. The bottle, with his milk bottle. Some curls. Oh man, I got 5 sets of squats left to do. Oh God. Pause. At 235. Oh. All right. So we are going to load the bar for 235 now. So your son is 8. Do you have any other kids? Rip quads? Oh yeah. They are going to get done. They are going to be cooked. That's the goal. We had a little bit of chat here, but oh god. And we don't even have a pump to show. Telling chicken legs. Oh, there we go. You get to see them a little bit, but because of the sleeves, you don't get to see the teardrops. Oh. A little bit of a stem flush out here. Oh, so we're taking out a 90 pounds and doing 235. Paused for 3 reps, 5 sets. And then we're going to be done for tonight. We will put the accessories for another day. My kids are waiting for me for that movie night. Creating a little bit of volume for time with my kids. We've already been streaming for what? 2.5 hours almost. Let's do a first set here. The goal of the power squats is to stay in the bottom position for at least 1 second count and then power up as fast as possible from the bottom. This is obviously done with less weight, but it's to teach you to keep your bracing and not be scared to commit to depth, and that you can bring that weight up. Woo! Let's go. This is lightweight, baby. Light-headed also. I really like how that third rep came off. Now, let's put a rest timer on. So you get to see in these pause squats that this is much lighter weight than I usually handle, especially with this amount of fatigue, but I'm keeping it for 1 second of arm, and I'm powering up, and you can see that I have a lot of power coming out of the hole, but this is where you get to work your musculature to keep your bracing and go up and use your main squat muscle. And people will think that the quads are the prime mover. They're not. And I know you said rip quads. On the squat, depending on your bar position on your back, if you're squatting high bar, it's going to put a lot more load on your quads. Yes. As opposed to the low bar back squat, which places the load more on your hips. Yes. But the primary squat muscle, regardless of the variation, is the adductor magnus. Look it up, adductor magnus. And with people that squats heavy, they may have some nice quad definition, but this is probably more developed through leg presses or leg extensions for hypertrophy. But the squat will develop more the adductor magnus, which is the inside of the thigh right here, right? And you see that I don't have that big quads, but if I do get it out, I get my leg thickness through the adductor magnus here. So that's the main squat muscle. And that's what you're gonna get a better hypertrophy response from doing any squat variation. Now, if you are a quad dominant person, you'll probably be favoring more the high bar back squat, understandably, because you're putting more load on your quads because they can handle it. It also could be an effect of the fact that you've been squatting high bar for this long and you've developed more quads than hips drive. But with the low bar back squat, normally you'll be able to squat more weight because the hips are usually a stronger muscle than your quads. So your hips in conjunction with the adductor magnus will bring about higher or heavier squats normally, right? But it's always dependent on body proportions and anthropometry, muscle balance, because some people have more quads, their quads will develop more. So they're utilizing what they're good at, right? I got 1 minute left. We've done set number 1, and for that we should probably log it. Wow, I still can't believe that I was able to do 325 for whole 5 sets. Wow, I am so impressed with myself. I totally deserve the treats that I'm going to be eating later on with my kids and movie night. And I hope my kids will pardon or will excuse me for falling asleep on the movie. All right, we did 3 reps at 235. This felt like an RP 7. Probably had 3 more reps in the tank. But at this point into the workout, especially for squats, fatigue is going to creep in really fast. So this is just the first set of 5, and we're up for the second set. So let's go. We are going to record this one to make sure we are a good 1 second count at the bottom. Oh. All right, set number 2. Back with it, baby. Hein? Ça sonne pas. Ça vient, faut que je t'envoie. C'est toi qui as choisi, maintenant. Random question, sure, no problem. Random question. If you could choose anyone to see get tickled as a prank, who would it be? Okay, let me guess, hold on. Let me make sure that I have some blood flow coming back to my brain so that I understand your question correctly. Because right now it doesn't seem to make so much sense. All right, let me read that again. We will stop the recording. And we also have an underage kid on the stream, so hopefully this is not a question that pertains to stuff that she shouldn't be aware of. If you could choose anyone to see get tickled as a prank, who would it be? Alright, well, the thing is, it seemed like a simple enough question. I thought there was a hidden agenda behind it, but I don't know. My daughter, I guess. Could be anyone. Tickled as a prank. It is odd question. Brain cells are on or brain cells off. Well, so this is my daughter Zoe. He is 13 years old and anxiously waiting for a movie night. And I just told her that we have 3 sets left to work, and I'll be with her very soon. Let's start our rest timer here. So about 25 minutes will be good. Will be good. We have 3 sets left. Well, EMS. Hopefully that answers your question. I'll just say I'll tickle my daughter as a prank. Tick-a-dee. There we go. Prank done. C'est qui? Okay. So every week, thanks for the brilliant advice tonight. Have a nice movie night. Thank you so much, students. It was very nice to have you on board today. Your company was really heartfelt. Thanks so much with all the nicknames and all of the good compliments. Thank you so much for being there. You made my workout so much enjoyable, and I don't think that I would have been able to do a 5x5 at 325 if you weren't there. So you got me going. I had something to strive for, and it was you. Thanks so much for being here, and hope you guys have a good night, and get your son to start workout too, man. 8 years old is he's not too young. If he likes it, don't force it on him. But if he's interested, if he wants to, there's no reason why not. Set the family man gagnon. There we go. Il reste 3 sets, puis 5 minutes de pause dans chaque set. Et il reste 3 minutes avant que je fasse le prochain. Après ça, il m'en reste 2. Ça fait à peu près 15-20 minutes. Comment ça va être fin? Adieu! No! Au revoir! Adieu is we'll never see us again. We'll never see each other again. Au revoir! À la prochaine! Because I'm sure I'm going to see you soon. Now I want to look. I'm going to take that 2 minutes. That slap. My left adductor is hypertrophizing right now. I want to look at those pause reps. Rep 1 is at the 1 Mississippi. Up. One Mississippi. Up. One Mississippi. Up. And here we go. We were at death on all of them. We're good to go. One more minute. One more minute and 30 seconds. We're going to do set 3. We're going to log these. All right, 30 seconds before set number 3. While we get in position. On this one, we're going to try and rebalance the weight on the middle of our foot. At the bottom position. I think it was a lot smoother than the one. Set number 3 done. RPE 8. That is just completed set number 8 of squats. Rest timer going up. There's 5 minutes for you. Ask any questions, even if it's about tickling. I'll answer as best I can. Meanwhile, I'm going to look up on Twitch. Who's twitching right now? So we got TJ McMaster. He's rafting. Oh, he's playing the raft. Alright, he's playing the video game. There's Rocket Fit on. Let's look at Rocket Fit a little bit.
Leanna, how are you doing today? Yo, Coach Seth, what's up, man? How's the workout going? Workout's going pretty good. Kind of working around some shoulder stuff that's hopefully getting fixed sooner than later, or rectifying itself hopefully sooner than later. But other than that, we're doing good. How are you today, guys? Big shout out to Coach Seth. Keep those videos coming here on this platform. Awesome guy, great content. Go give us some love, please. You're like, I think it's shoulder season. It really is. I think it was actually like the shoulder pain is a result of like my my traps, my rhomboid, and my like what is it called? Like my lat, but not like my lat. It's like in here. It's like a really small muscle. That's part of your rotator cuff. Like all that tightness, and there's causing undue stress. And my teres, there you go. That's the one. Tightness in all those areas. That was causing like too much pressure on my shoulder when I was doing pushing exercises. So hopefully I went down, worked on it a bit. Hopefully the next couple days it gets like worked out, right? Let's do one more set of these. One more set of these.
All right, so right now I am also on the second monitor.
I think you recovered this recovery quickly. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope I really do think it's not like my shoulder. It's just the other stuff. If I keep working on it, it'll like work itself out.
You guys check out Rock Fit.
Here we go. Last
Awesome
set of these,
picture.
and then we're gonna move on to. Alright, so let's do shrugs. I'm not gonna do the shrugs today just because I work so much. We'll hit some like chin-ups. I usually do pull-ups on this channel, guys. Pull-ups my thing. I don't do chin-ups, but I gotta work on some of my lat mobility. So we're gonna work on we're doing chin-ups today instead of pull-ups, and hopefully that kind of helps get some of those parts moving. Minus today is the thing, man. Yeah, so mine started as just like a little pain when I was benching, but it kind of like evolved. And it like was pain in the back of my shoulder, like really in my teres major when I was like benching, because it was like struggling to hold my shoulder in place. But it started like migrating, and one of my shoulders started hurting, like my neck started hurting, like so I feel a lot of pain. So hopefully we're on. Freedom Mobile. Our Black Friday deals are amazing. How amazing? Yeah, that amazing. Now get a nationwide unlimited plan on our
All right, we got 50 seconds where we're going to be doing our set number 4 of pause squats.
Your game's looking weak. You could use a little help lumbering up.
All right. Wow, my mouth is dry. Take a little bit of water, not too much. Just to rehydrate the mouth. This just shows how much I'm breathing through the mouth instead of my nose. Let's go and do set number 4. Let's go. Go. All right, let's go. Set number 4. We only have 2 sets left, including this one. I'm getting really antsy. This is almost done. Almost freaking done. Woo! Let's go. set number 4 done. We only have one more set. You can see where, hold on. Yeah. Where the belt lever actually gets stuck on my leg. It's causing some blood vessels to blow out. That's the one problem with the SBD belt, is that when this so this lever here gets stuck into my thigh and just rubs on it. Whew. But I can't turn it more this way because then the extra belt gets locked into my oblique and it's painful. So I'm gonna deal with that little what?
What's up, Snowy? How are you? Oh, I think that's gonna be. We also got 15 business to do. By the way, guys, if you're new here and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my follow button. It's free and easy, just like our friend Alien Bean. You really have to have a stream. If you really want to listen to this message, someone give me some to a friend, alright? We post movie stuff, 5 pushes for every follow. We're on. We kind of on track. We may actually hit 300 subs this month. We've like never hit 300 subs. We've never hit 300 subs in the history of this channel, and I think it's really fucking cool. But we're about halfway through the month, so I think we might be able to do it. You don't know.
Whew. We only have one set left, by people. So for everybody that's still here after this humongous leg day, Tom Platt style, thanks so much for being there. Thanks so much for lurking. Just the fact that there's some people in the viewer counter, even if you're not talking, it still drives. It still makes me drive home all of those reps. So thanks for being here.
My shoulder issue I got going on. Trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. By doing chin-ups.
Also, next week I will not be streaming because I will be in Cuba, Cayocoko to be precise, where I'm going to be taking a week deload completely, and we might hit the gym, a little drunken gym, just to do some curls and crap, and then well, I don't know, show some Cubans how it's done. Maybe some Cubans over there can teach me stuff as well. You know, get some Cuban powerlifting going on, right? That'd be cool. But anyways. We'll hit the playa, we'll hit the pool, we'll hit the sun, we'll get away from this cold that Canada is. I'm moving away from the cold. I hate the cold. I was not born in the right country. I don't think I have reset my rest timer. I am going to just use 2 minutes of that rest timer because it's been at least 3 minutes now.
As an almost 37-year-old lady, I feel this. You're not almost 37. Just wait until you hit 40. I refuse. What if I don't consent? What if I don't consent to turn 40? What if I'm like I have like the daylight savings time of age? What if I'm like 39 and right when I'm about to turn 40, it just yo! Yo, Junior, assistant to the house. man, bro. Think of the biddies. Guys, go check out our friend Generic Scissors. He's an absolute legend. He's been killing it. Dude, my name's Paris. They know. I don't consent. And when I'm 39 years old, about to turn 40, instead of going to 40, I'm going to go back to 30, okay? So, hey guys, are we all clear on that? Just being like the daylight savings times age, alright? Thank you. I appreciate that. And guys, go check out our friend Generic Scissors. Seriously, he's been a huge friend here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't say it. Boom. I should just start. Go back. He's been a great friend. He's recently started streaming. Go follow Generic Scissors. Give him some love. Love you, my dude. No, I love you, man. Thank you for all your generosity and stuff. Oh, I'll make sure you follow. Wait, to follow you for the next 7 years to see how it's done. Hey, you know, guys, I would love to keep streaming for the next 7 years. Hopefully that. 7 years. Hold on. You only need to follow me for like 5 years for that to happen, right? Five years, not 7. That'd be that would be when I'd be turning 32 again. I said that's a plus. Pretty soon, just give you guys a heads up, pretty soon I'm gonna have to raid out to go chill with my boy Kyle. Because we're gonna be on Kyle's stream tonight. I'm gonna be doing a presentation on my friend Kyle Party's stream. So in a minute, I'm gonna do some more pull-ups.
All right.
But at some point,
Sorry,
we're gonna
I was
raid
watching Rocket Fit stream as I'm cooling down here, but I get the notice that the rest timer is up, and we're gonna do our last set of pause squats 235 for 3 reps right now. And end this stream. We are going to raid Rocket Fit afterwards. Oh no, we're gonna raid TJ McMaster. He just got 1-4 right now. He's he's gaining that. We'll raid Rocket Fit because he's doing health and fitness stuff. And I want to keep it health and fitness. Let's go. Last set. Let's kill it. I sure hope that with all of this hard work, I'm going to be able to squat 405. 4 big boy plates. Soon. My best was 395. And I forgot to adjust the cam for you guys. To my lift. There we go. Last set.
We'll do more or something. I don't know. We'll do something. But I'm very excited for you guys to see what I've got prepared. It's gonna be great. Don't mind me, I'm eating. I had no idea you were eating. How was I gonna mind you? What are you eating though? Yo, I'm starving. I can't wait to eat. I just pretend to look youthful. No, you actually look youthful. Yeah, that's the difference.
Whew.
Does some of the rocket shapes can delay things, just not indefinitely? I'm gonna delay it forever.
We're tired, but we deal with this.
Let's hit 10 more pull-ups. Let's hit 10 more pull-ups, guys. Don't go anywhere. Hang out. I know you guys want to see what I got prepared, alright? I think it's not time for another 3 minutes, so we got some time. We'll do at least 10 more pull-ups.
started. Oh, I hope those pauses were long enough for you guys. This concludes the workout for today. We did 10 sets of squats, 5 sets of heavies at 325. Completed RPE 8, RPE 9, 9.5, and then 9.5 or 10, respectively. And I never thought I would be able to do 325 for 5 sets of 5s, but we did it. Terrific volume for today. And I am going to take off these knee sleeves with extreme prejudice as they are digging into my calves, and I'm probably going to get some burns as well. I missed one rep, well, not missed, but by saying miss is like I was not able to maintain technique for one rep where I had to catch the barbell sliding up my back, so I got one barbell burn on my back. Fair price to pay for the amount of volume we got today. That was really decent work. Yeah. These are really digging in. Yeah. There we go. Probably gonna end up with sunburns. Not sunburns, sunburns. These knee sleeves will need washing again. Oh.
Did I show you the frame I built? I made a wooden frame.
There we go. I'm gonna put those on the wash, sorry, on the dryer, and start the fan. We are done with the judge scope here. So he's got rated. All right. Oh, we got a product update for October. All right, so let's log our workout. Sorry, I got distracted by one of my, basically my platform for coaching. And if you guys want to take a look at it, I've got some decent, yes, I got some decent programs on there. This is the app that I use to train my clients. It's available both as if I bring you in as a client and I do custom programming, but if you can use it as a subscription to use these programs that's already developed there. There are some programs for beginners, for intermediates, some known programs, and some of my own. So look it up if you're looking for pretty good programming. If you want to get that edge for you to develop past a plateau, that's your one-stop shop. Other than that, today we accomplished the impossible. We did 5 sets of 5 back squats, 325 for 5 sets, and then we did 235 paused for 5 sets of 3 reps. And there goes Rocket Fit going offline at the same time as I am, so we'll have to figure out somebody else to raid. We will move this. Oh, we can't. We'll do it later. Whew, all right. We will raid. Who will we raid here? Let's go check out if there's any newcomers in general health and fitness, homes and workout, Thursday night, health and fitness. All right, there we go. Leg day, I can talk today. Push-up challenge, here's me. It's Socrates. What? Starting chair yoga. There's not a lot of people right now in health and fitness. So let's go check out what is this guy here. He's got a squat cage, got a pretty good home setup. I'm not following this guy, so yet. How about we give him, we introduce him to the community here. I'm not sure he doesn't have. Well, he has more followers than I do, so yeah, alright, cool. Let's go raid him. Alright, so we're going to end the stream here. Thanks so much for being there. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the hype. Thanks for being there. I wouldn't have been able to do this workout without you guys. So, I hope you guys are having a great Thursday night. I will not be streaming this weekend. I am going to a massage therapy seminar where I'm going to learn massage therapy to further my knowledge of muscle and nervous system and lymphatic system and all of this to become just a better coach, a better at releasing muscle tensions and overactive muscles in general, to help my clientele better with any of their problems that they might have. Please make a stop at my app, csg.programs.app. That's listed right there in the chat. Check if there's anything that interests you. Try it out. You can cancel your subscription at any time. We'll probably activate a free trial at some point. I'm not sure when. But anyways, stop by, look at it there, try it out. Maybe there's a program for you out there. If you want a specific program designed for you, get in touch. Send me a whisper, send me a DM on my Discord, or send me an email. Here we go. My email is at coachseb.com. Send me an email there. Let's hook up. We'll see how we can help you get past your plateaus, or just to start. Nutrition, strength conditioning, whatever your needs are, I can help you out. But on this note, die first, then quit. Thanks for being there. Hope we see you guys in 2 weeks, because I won't be streaming this weekend. I will not be streaming next week. I'll be returning from vacation on November 29th. So my next stream probably will be November 30th. So see you guys in 2 weeks. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Peace. And die first and quit. Now let's go check out Dr. Kangaroo. Boom!
Again, I like it. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. You guys taught me on that rare streams. I appreciate it. What are you up to? What are you up to? I'm guessing workout stream from the name, but thank you all. Good, good. How are you? Oh, 5x5. Ooh. Squats. Dude, that's awesome. How much do you look at that? Back squat, off squat. Right there. You're gonna have those nice sore legs tomorrow. I don't know, being weird. The diamond kind of question. That sounds great. What are you guys watching? 325 back. Holy heck, dude. 325. Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. That's 100 more than I can do for sure. I think the highest I've ever gone on squats is like 222 back from the back. How's more of the physical squats, strength squats that I do with workout guys? Terrified to go into the from breath. That's impressive. That's really impressive. I don't have to follow you and watch your progression. That's enough. I love watching weightlifters. I'm not a big weightlifter myself, but I love like when you guys lift those benchmarks and rolls and stuff like that. And you get like a record overload going for the next year. So cool. Workouts just because I'm getting I'm starting to get a little lazy with body weight stuff. So I think I need something just to change it up, just get my motivation going again. But my calisthenic goals are still my primaries. Where you having progression? No, that's pretty dang impressive. I mean, in my book, that's insanely impressive. Because I can't even imagine hitting those weights for that. Alright. The weightlifting giant. Oh man, maybe. Like I used to weightlift back in college for a little bit with some friends. And initially I loved it, like you get that, you start seeing growth, you start seeing that your weights go up, start cutting out a lot. And then, but I realized like,
welcome to darkness.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Billy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach, for the follow. Appreciate it. It's awesome. Hello, hello, howdy. I love the howdy. Texas here. Yeah. I'm from Texas, so howdy is always a great opening for me. I'll say y'all all the time, so you hear me say y'all for also a lot. But I really want to, over time, build my functional strength back up. Heck yeah, I appreciate it. Always could use that kind of ability. I'm going to try to do, so what I'm trying to do is, I rejoined a gym, because I could weightlift here, I don't enjoy weightlifting at home, I like the atmosphere of gym for that. So I'm going to do 3 days a week of lifting workouts, and then 3 days a week of calisthenics on stream with you guys. And hopefully that'll keep me a pretty routine, regular, and accountable and all that. From Nebraska, oh dang, you're all the way up there. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice, friendly, casual greeting. Howdy. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm pretty happy with this. So I actually got this all right before COVID hit, and it was super cheap. It was funny because like I had friends looking for home gyms during COVID, and you couldn't find any of this equipment then. But I got everything for like half price, which was insane. Right now I have a total of 300 pounds worth of weight. So a set of 45, a set of 35, a set of 25, 2 sets of 10, 2 sets of 5. And I think I have 2 sets of 2.5, something like that. Whatever makes the math add up to about 300 pounds, plus the bar, or however much that is.